Welcome to my channel Cyber Network. Yo, what's up everyone? It's anitzone here. Let's talk about cybersecurity, specifically the tools that ethical hackers use. Think of it like a tech review, but instead of the latest smartphone, we're diving into the software that keeps the digital world safe. Why is staying updated so important? Well, the threat landscape is constantly evolving. New vulnerabilities pop up every day, and hackers are always finding new ways to exploit them. Today, we're breaking down 8 essential tools every ethical hacker should have in their arsenal for 2024 to 2025. We'll cover what each tool does, how it works, and why it's crucial for ethical hacking. So, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, stick around. First up, we have Nmap, the OG of network scanning tools. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of network discovery and security auditing. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Nmap is your go-to for understanding what's happening on a network. Nmap allows you to scan networks to identify active hosts, open ports, running services, and even operating systems. It's like having X-ray vision for your network, giving you a clear picture of potential vulnerabilities. One of the things that makes Nmap so powerful is its versatility. You can use it for a quick scan of your home network or a deep dive into a complex corporate infrastructure. It's also incredibly customizable with a wide range of options and scripts to tailor your scans. With Nmap, you can identify open ports that shouldn't be accessible, pinpoint outdated services running on your network, and even fingerprint operating systems, all crucial information for ethical hackers. Let's say you're hired to test the security of a company's network. Nmap would be your first line of defense, allowing you to map out the network, identify potential entry points, and gather information for further testing. Overall, Nmap is an absolute essential for any ethical hacker. Next up, we have Wireshark, the Sherlock Holmes of network analysis. If Nmap is about getting a broad overview of your network, Wireshark is about diving deep into the nitty-gritty details of network traffic. Imagine being able to listen in on every conversation happening on your network. That's essentially what Wireshark does. It captures packets of data as they travel across the network and lets you analyze their contents in detail. Now you might be thinking, why would I want to look at a bunch of raw data packets? Well, those packets contain a treasure trove of information. You can see what websites users are visiting, what data is being transmitted, and even usernames and passwords if they're not properly encrypted. For ethical hackers, this is invaluable information. By analyzing network traffic, you can identify security vulnerabilities, detect malicious activity, and even troubleshoot network problems. Let's say you suspect that a particular device on your network is infected with malware. Wireshark can help you confirm your suspicions by showing you the malicious traffic that the device is sending and receiving. You can then use this information to isolate the infected device and prevent the malware from spreading. Wireshark is an indispensable tool for any ethical hacker who wants to truly understand how networks work and how to secure them. Moving on, let's talk about Metasploit, the undisputed king of penetration testing frameworks. This is where things get really interesting, folks. Metasploit is like a giant toolbox filled with exploits, payloads, and all sorts of other goodies that ethical hackers can use to test the security of systems and applications. Now, before you get any ideas, let me be clear. Metasploit is a powerful tool that should only be used for ethical purposes. In the wrong hands, it can be used for malicious activities, so it's important to use it responsibly and legally. But for ethical hackers, Metasploit is an absolute game changer. It provides a structured framework for penetration testing, allowing you to simulate real-world attacks and identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited by malicious actors. One of the things that makes Metasploit so powerful is its vast library of exploits. Exploits are basically pieces of code that take advantage of vulnerabilities in software. Metasploit has exploits for all sorts of operating systems, applications, and devices, so you're bound to find something that works against your target. Once you've found an exploit, you can use Metasploit to deliver a payload to the target system. If you're serious about ethical hacking, it's an essential tool to have in your arsenal. Chapter 4, John the Ripper, Cracking the Code. Alright, let's talk about passwords. They're the first line of defense for most accounts, but let's be honest, sometimes we're not as careful as we should be. That's where John the Ripper comes in, our next essential tool for ethical hacking. John the Ripper is a password cracking tool, and it's a pro at what it does. Now, before you get any ideas about using this for anything illegal, remember, ethical hacking is all about responsible disclosure and improving security. So, how does it work? John the Ripper uses a variety of techniques to crack passwords, including dictionary attacks, brute force attacks, and rainbow table attacks. It's basically trying a bunch of different combinations until it finds the right one. For ethical hackers, John the Ripper is crucial for demonstrating the importance of strong passwords. By showing clients how easily their passwords can be cracked, we can encourage them to implement better password policies and use password managers. Chapter 5. Burp Suite, the Web Application Whisperer. Next up, we're diving into the world of web applications with Burp Suite. Now, if you're into web security, this is your jam. Burp Suite is a powerful platform for testing the security of web applications, and it's packed with features that make it a must-have for any ethical hacker. Think of it like this: web applications are complex with tons of moving parts and potential vulnerabilities. Burp Suite acts like an X-ray machine and a toolkit combined, allowing you to see inside those applications, identify weaknesses, and even manipulate their behavior. One of the coolest things about Burp Suite is its ability to intercept and modify traffic between your browser and the web application. This means you can see exactly what data is being sent back and forth and even change that data on the fly. Burp Suite also has a built-in web vulnerability scanner that can automatically crawl through a web application, looking for common vulnerabilities like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and more. If you're serious about web application security, it's an investment worth making. Chapter 6. Aircrack Mastering the Wireless Frontier. Alright, let's talk Wi-Fi security, or should I say, Wi-Fi insecurity. Aircrack is our tool of choice for assessing the security of wireless networks, and it's a must-have for any ethical hacker interested in Wi-Fi security. Think of Aircrack as the ultimate Wi-Fi toolkit. It's a suite of tools that can capture wireless network traffic, analyze it for weaknesses, and even crack passwords to gain access to those networks. But remember, we're using this knowledge ethically to improve security, not to steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Aircrack works by capturing packets of data transmitted over the airwaves. By analyzing these packets, it can identify weaknesses in the encryption protocols used by Wi-Fi networks, and even crack passwords using sophisticated techniques. For ethical hackers, Aircrack is essential for demonstrating the importance of strong Wi-Fi security practices. Chapter 7. Nessus, the Vulnerability Hunter. Moving on, let's talk about Nessus, the professional-grade vulnerability scanner that's like having a security consultant on your network 24/7. Now, Nessus is a bit more advanced than some of the other tools we've covered, but it's incredibly powerful and a must-have for serious ethical hackers and security professionals. Think of Nessus as a digital bloodhound, sniffing out vulnerabilities in your systems and applications. It scans your network and provides you with a detailed report of any weaknesses it finds, along with information about how to fix them. What sets Nessus apart is its comprehensive vulnerability database. It's constantly updated with the latest vulnerabilities, so you can be sure that you're getting the most up-to-date information. Nessus also allows you to schedule scans, customize your scan settings, and generate detailed reports that you can share with your team or clients. If you're serious about security and want the most comprehensive vulnerability scanning available, Nessus is worth the investment. Chapter 8. Nikto the Web Server Watchdog. Finally, we have Nikto, a web server scanner that's like a watchdog for your web server, constantly on the lookout for any signs of trouble. Now, Nikto might not be as flashy as some of the other tools we've covered, but it's a solid and reliable tool that can help you identify vulnerabilities in your web server configuration. Think of Nikto as a specialized security guard for your web server. It scans your web server for a wide range of known vulnerabilities, including outdated software, misconfigurations, and insecure files and directories. One of the things that makes Nikto so useful is its speed. It can scan a web server in a matter of minutes, giving you a quick overview of any potential security issues. This makes it a great tool for quick security checks and for identifying low-hanging fruit that can be easily fixed. Nikto is also highly customizable, allowing you to tailor your scans to your specific needs. If you're looking for a powerful and affordable way to secure your web server, Nikto is definitely worth checking out. So, there you have it, our top 8 ethical hacking tools for 2024 to 2025. Remember, these tools are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the world of ethical hacking. As we move into the future, the importance of ethical hacking and cybersecurity is only going to increase. If you're interested in pursuing a career in ethical hacking, I encourage you to dive deeper into these tools. Practice your skills in a safe and legal environment, and never stop learning. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, and the best ethical hackers are the ones who are always willing to adapt and learn new things. If you like my video, please subscribe and share my channel, Cyber Network.